keep this short. Is this even working? No. Oh man, hurry up, work. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is your headquarters for secret information. Stargates and all other spiritual nonsense. I mean, that's it. Whatever. Whatever gets in the views, that's all that matters. Not that anything works here. Nothing works here, so I make the same video every day anyway. Same background, I don't go anywhere exotic. You know, I guess that's another reason why my channel is dead. Then again, I did go to places, they blocked it anyway, so whatever. Yeah, modern spirituality is, I mean, obviously there is some real version, but then they have the mainstream that's pretty much a joke. Pretty much, it's like a cartoon channel. That's like a game show host, basically. So, whatever. The spiritual adventure channels. So I was gonna have like a giant sized pink unicorn as their mascot. And have some adventure music in the background and have some secret insider that's there. It's like, yeah, the white hats are helping. Whatever happened to the end of the cabal? I'm still waiting for that one. Yeah, it's a great time to be alive, I guess. Enjoy all mediocrity of reality. So I guess we're not going to get vaporized by the atomic wars yet. Oh, well, if you're looking forward to that, it might not happen, but we'll see. Take us out of all this misery. No more secret space programs. Just no more of all this nonsense. I mean, I'd say stuff isn't real somewhere, but does any of it, anything of it connect to this reality? No. It's funny, you can take all this, space adventures and, apply it to spirituality, and now it's spirituality, or it's just, they don't use the word illusion anywhere. So they have like one of these large spiritual channels, and maybe it's just delusion. Just some of them are, not to mention names. The spiritual adventure channels. When they have the realization, it's like, shit, am I just completely out of touch? Yes. Well, mentioning names. It's funny how some give themselves the title of the demon hunter, and they just go after whoever they don't like. They're all of a sudden a demon. It's like, okay, you got a lot of issues, obviously. Yeah, whatever. Like I say, spirituality is pretty much a joke at this point. I mean, it's been a joke for a long time. Yeah, it's just the L. Ron Hubbard merit badge. Yeah, it's out there. We have contenders. That's for damn sure. Yeah. So obviously, I mean, instead of waiting, they're waiting for, well, everyone's waiting for something, right? Well, some of us are waiting to be vaporized by the atomic bomb, but yeah, like that'd be like hopefully soon, but instead of waiting for that, so I guess that's not going to happen. Some of us are begging for, actually. I already know it's not going to happen, but you can always hope for the best. You don't have to be part of this anymore. And miss all of this, and lose all of this glory. Yeah, you're gonna miss this? Some will. Some of us not gonna miss any of it. Yeah, it's just a sad day, but it's always, well, whatever, just gotta get through it. Well, the point, obviously, of existence is to not wait around. I mean, you're gonna do some of it, but obviously figure yourself out somehow. But you're not gonna hear that from the spiritual adventure channels. You're just gonna get your secret. You're just gonna get your secret information. Tune in next week for more secret information. God, what the fuck is it? What are we doing here, man? This is like the never-ending nightmare. And of course, they gotta start recycling stuff because they ran out of secret information. You know, I just call it fiction. It's a lot more entertaining that way. And it's not a freaking religion, but you know, whatever, right? But if you're selling a religion, I think it's some kind of belief system. Sell more tickets, become a god or something like that, right? Just so lucky to be on this planet, right? Yeah, enjoying the car crash in space, basically. So make this world what it is today. You know. But obviously, I mean, you're supposed to also, at some point, find out what you're here to do. Yeah, it might take 10, 20 years to get there. Or 30 years. What the fuck? Yeah, it's great here, isn't it? But that is to get to that point. Well, some people, their lives don't get going until like they're freaking 60. I mean, see, what the fuck? What do you do between now and then? You have secret information, I guess, right? Or dodge all the crap. It really is a sad world after all, isn't it? I'm still not. Yeah, you get tired. Yeah, I don't know. Just get tired of the same old cycles. This world doesn't have a whole lot to offer, I don't think. Not really. Not really. That's why you're here to bring something new. You know, I mean, seriously, you're supposed to bring something here. And you're already doing it, but you might not fully be seeing. Yeah, it's sad here, man. Yeah, and we're just supposed to bring something new here to the saddest world in the universe. Because obviously men are not going to leave here. They like being part of whatever this is. And more power to them on that. Yeah, it's not, yeah, it was supposed to be fun, that's for sure. No, it's not. It's, like I said, when you're waiting to get vaporized and you're actually looking forward to it, and it doesn't happen, you feel disappointed. It's like, damn, man. It's like everyone else is like crying. It's like some of us like, about freaking time. And it ain't gonna happen. And then you start crying. So anyway. Yeah. School. Yeah, it is a school. I don't think this is Harvard though. Because Harvard, you hear that, this is like the Harvard of worlds. Harvard, if this was Harvard, don't you think you'd be like, I don't know, evolving somewhere? This is more like, this is like war games. This is not, I mean, it might be some kind of Yale University frat party thing or something like that, but this is not, I don't think this is Harvard. Because Harvard, they're prestigious. Of course, there's a lot of, CIA stuff and whatever there and so on, genetic engineering, and that sounds great, doesn't it? You become Bill O'Reilly. Yuck. But you are there to evolve into something. Here it's just enduring, greatness when it's all mediocre. So a good portion of it is. It's kind of a sad reality, yeah. Or you're worshiping Trump. Oh God, no. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, surviving the Earth plane. I think it's some kind of survival. But obviously you're here to bring something here somehow, figure something out. Well, I guess there's different themes. Some are here to get something, obviously learn something. The Rand thing is, there's some teachings there. That's probably going to go on for, forever. Yeah. At least it's hard to say. It's such a blackout on that. But yeah, when you're living in a city and then you see interceptors stopping a missile, it's like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, U.S. is going to be tested economically, but not to be decimated, but it does need a wake up call, because it needs something, man. I don't know, man. It needs a lot of things, but there is a out with the old, in with the new. But it's hard to predict where this is coming. 'Cause some companies will close out somehow, the weaker ones. You see how the layoffs of the tech companies. But there is kind of like COVID in some ways, where the stuff that's already been on the brink of death, business company wise, some of them are going to pass away somehow. I'm not sure how. Maybe, yeah, we're in weird times. It's not exactly, the precision's not exactly clear. Anyway, yeah, enough of that. There's no Stargate stuff. I don't have any of that. Just, who cares? I guess. I mean, yeah, there is some of that there, but does that pertain to your reality? Probably not. There's like the super soldiers in Greenland, so I'm trying to get my head around that one. It's like, whatever. And people they just drink that stuff up. They just suck it in. It's like, sure, they just can throw whatever you want out there. Just come up, like I say, have the most convoluted story, and now it gets your attention. Yeah, it's like being a game show host, a spiritual game show host. This is where the people are right now, which have been that way for thousands of years, so nothing new there, right? So, anyway, it's not necessarily mythology, it's more spiritual manipulation, but, whatever. Not to say there aren't Stargates, I mean, there's some of that, but, it's not, they're not like they're activated, aliens are flying out of it. I mean, not physically. There's obviously a lot happening. Never know a lot to know. For obvious reasons. For our protection, enjoy this. Right. Yeah, like I say, here to bring something new here somehow, or get something out of it, or just, and some are in the waiting period. Not that there's soul growth going on. It's just, 10, 20 years, 30 years, 60 years. Damn, dude. As long as it's once it takes out the allergies are still, the bioweapon's not out of my system yet. Jeez. I've been trying to get rid of a cold already, and then go into it. Anyway, let's see, who else can I connect to? How about the Syrians? It's been a while for them. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do a beach video, maybe. See how things go tomorrow. See what other secret information I can get. Because my channel is buried, so I can't have secret information here. I don't have any. Because they're on the adventure channels, whatever hell that is. And there's no neutron bomb to take us to someplace better, unfortunately. Some of us are looking forward to it. Unfortunately, well, it's obviously not going to happen. Would be nice though. See you later, Earth. We'll go to Earth's 99 or something. It's a world without McDonald's. Yeah, if you ship to Earth and there's a McDonald's there, yeah, you're not going far. If you ship to Earth and there's no McDonald's, you're home free. I would hope so, unless they call it something else. Because McDonald's isn't like a bioweapon food or something like that. It's not even food, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, so you ship to a world there's no McDonald's, no nothing McDonald's like, nothing. Maybe you're home free. Yeah, I say maybe on that one. Yeah, ever since they got rid of the dollar menu, it's been downhill for this place. But, obviously we have something still to get out of it. Yeah, I don't know how you take a world like this and move it to the positive new earth, because it is mostly hell realm, as many people don't want to accept that. There's a lot of it here, let's put it that way. How can you take hell and then turn it to shouldn't hell just stay hell and you just move someplace else? Evolve. I don't know why people are I don't know why they're like so fixated on this first place being the newer. I don't get it. Like, this is a garbage world. Okay, and you move to a place that's not garbage, where there isn't McDonald's. It's very simple, but they're just fixated to this place. I don't get it. They love the darkness here, I guess, huh? Love the Big Mac, huh? Can't let it go. Just can't let it go. Yeah, we can hug a tree in a different dimension where there is none of this crap. It's very bizarre. They can't heal their own darkness, apparently. So I'm getting from that, but, what do I know? Still want to get vaporized for the next atomic bomb, but, that's not going to happen anytime soon, so here we are. Let's make the best of it. In all its glory. Hooray. All right, going to the Syrians. Greetings to you. This is Redmond. Blessings. Yes, of course, there's a lot of just human experiences, not just that. Well, realize you are taking in a great deal, processing it, and at some point to what you can contribute. At some point, you're doing it already in your daily life, your interaction with others, but you all do have a plan, even if you don't feel like you have one currently. You not necessarily need just go with the flow, as they say, because it's like you're still mapping out your reality. Yes, you might have it all planned out in the astral realms, but you're building, in the building phase, you're building. And this is why you're not sure where things are heading, because, your building can be zigzags, it can be all kinds of, it can be anything, really. You're seeing where you go with this. It's like you take door A, B, C, D, wherever it is, and see what you unlock. And that kind of determines your reality. Let's put it that way. Now, some don't go into a phase of, who am I? And everyone has their own version of that. Some are in a state of fear and just don't trust themselves and have all these vices. And they want all the vices, like when they're a kid, they want all the chocolates, they want all the things that you shouldn't want, and they still want it when they get older. Not everybody's like that, but some are like that. What kind of, okay, take this chocolate or drug and put it into myself that has no identity. And it's kind of like being a wealthy person that's indulging in sugars and all those things and so on, whatever that vice might be. And it's like there to hide, yourself. Like, I don't know what to do with myself, basically. Not everyone's like that. Everyone has their own. And some of you are just wandering and trying to figure things, but also trying to get something good out of society, too. By having good gestures and all that, not necessarily seeing it. You'd be surprised how many are to trigger society in the wrong way to see what they do. So that's how they react when I say something like that. When you're in the car and all that. But obviously, you don't want to test that too much. But there is an observer energy, but there's, some of you are in a project building phase, and society is not quite there. Like, you're here to build a reality, and society just is not ready. It's like you're building a house, it's like, we gotta stop. Society is not ready for this house. So it sits there half built, or not even built at all. You're just waiting. It's like you're here to do other things too, but there are some things you'd like to do to contribute to society, and just not, and that's not there. So there's different ways of looking at society. Yeah, it's basically this world is it sells the low frequencies as positivity and so on. There's a lot of that going on. And some are trying to make a home for themselves, trying to make this place a utopia. And yes, they have a rude awakening with that one. Well, there's different ways of doing that. If you make your own life a more positive reality somewhere, that could work. But if you're trying to do that to the rest of the world, you might run into some issues. Most likely you will. Because not everybody wants that. They might say they do. It's like, wow, I want this positive future, but it's all covered in rats and scum and everything else. Their version of it might be different than yours. They might be saying the new earth along with you. Their version is very different. Of course, they're not out there publicizing it. It's like, oh, that might be a little too much. So I just put on the blanket of what other people think, but my version is a lot different. So, but in your walk is really just concentrate on yourself. It's very difficult because you want to connect with others and grow, but obviously society is showing they're not there. Some are in the self-destructive phase, and they're just not there. And yes, you feel like you're alone here. You're in society, but you're on an island by yourself. And that says a lot about the world, doesn't it? So, but you are here to bring in something new. So realize that, though, you have purpose here. Might seem meaningless because society is not recognizing it, but you are etching in this new realm. It's very important. It's hard because society is just not there. Doesn't mean they won't appreciate it eventually or at all. Either way, you're still here. You're not here for no reason, even if it does seem that way. Well, because society is always looking away, looking towards the manipulations and all that. They're not ready to find themselves, as you can see.